Hey guys, so before we get into the video, just wanted to first of all welcome you to the vlog channel. Brand new, pretty cool. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, you know where to do it. Anyway, moving on. Today don't have a lot going on. Like I said, this is the vlog channel, so I gotta find something to do. The only thing that really is going on today is the Apple keynote. Like, everybody's gonna watch it. And I'm kinda excited for the new iPhone 7 maybe? I don't know. We'll see. It's about an hour away, so I'm probably gonna watch that when it gets live. And then I'm probably going to do an analysis of it. So right now, before we keep on going, let me know in the comments below what you guys think is going to be released. What do you think is going to go on? Do you think there are going to be some new computers? I know that's been rumored. And maybe a new Apple Watch. Don't know about that, but the iPhone 7's definitely probably most likely going to come. So let me know below before we get into that. Fucking cars. Jesus. Go. Shoo. Bye. Expect a comprehensive analysis of the keynote afterwards. Maybe we'll do a car vlog? I don't know, we can do whatever we want. This is the vlog channel, people, so we can do whatever we want. But like I said, let me know what you think below of what's going to be released today, and we'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so I know I told you after the Apple keynote I would come back to you, report what I saw. So here it is. Sorry for the shakiness a little bit. I had a little bit of a tripod problem, but I think we're okay. The keynote was okay. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too good. It was alright. It was just another keynote, really. I'll spare you the details of that. But I would say overall, it was pretty much what was expected. There wasn't any major groundbreaking reveals or releases or anything that we, again, weren't expecting. The things that were released, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So here it is. So there were two major updates during this keynote, during this press event. The first one was the Apple Watch. A lot of people sort of expected that. Not big groundbreaking news again. So what Apple did with the Apple Watch, so Apple didn't really change a lot of the looks of the Apple Watch Series 2, as they're calling it. The only thing that they really did change was a lot of the computers inside. They didn't really change the size or anything. Improved the computing power of the actual watch. And then Nike made an addition. It's more geared towards runners and things like that. So if you're into running, or if you like running, that might be up your alley. It's going to be the same price as the base model, but it won't be available until late October. So that's kind of a downfall, but if you're into Nike, it might work out for you. It is a little different. I don't know how different it really is. They didn't go into a ton of detail, but it did seem like a pretty cool piece of technology. Again, if you're into running, if you're into that thing, I would definitely check it out before buying an Apple Watch. Now, on to some of the other little tweaks that they've done to the Apple Watch 2, Series 2, I should say. One of the major ones that I noticed that I really liked, and I think it's really good that they incorporated this into the watch, is this 911 assist type feature. Now basically what it does is if you hold down the button on the side, I forget which button it is, but if you hold it down for a certain period of time, it will notify emergency contacts within your phone of where you are in a preset message. It will also, if you set it to, put you on the phone with 911, or if you live in another country, it'll put you on the phone with that number, that specific number. The benefits of this are huge. If you ever were to get in an emergency situation, even they said it in the keynote, they hope that you never are in that kind of situation. But if you are, it is a great thing to have. Now, I will say this about the Apple Watch Series 2. Do I think it's worth upgrading from the Series 1 or the first one? No, I don't, and I'll tell you why. They're still selling the first one. They even said that. They are still going to be selling the Series 1, but they've dropped the price down $100. So instead of it being starting at $369, it's actually going to be starting at $260. So do I think the Apple Watch Series 2 is worth upgrading to? Well, to be honest, that's entirely up to you. Personally, I would probably go with the Series 1 or first generation Apple Watch, simply because it is cheaper. It's $100 cheaper, and you're getting practically the same thing. In fact, they're going to be upgrading the computer system in that as well to be nearly on par with the Apple Watch 2. If I was going to be in the market for an Apple Watch, I would probably buy the Series 1 or first edition of it. So moving on to the major release, the iPhone 7. That's right, it is called the iPhone 7. The iPhone 7, pretty much if you watched any of the rumor videos, you didn't miss much. It's pretty much the same thing. In fact, when I seen it, I just kept thinking, I've seen this before. Because we have. Apple's security is not too good, apparently, because we've practically already seen every little detail and knew every new option and feature. Now, what I will say about the new iPhones that really I think is a major selling point is the colors. For me, I really like the matte black. Now, there's also a shiny black, almost like a piano veneer type black. They're calling it jet black. It looks really good. I really do like it, but it's just not for me. I personally like the matte. So the iPhone 7, one of the major selling points of it, and that was clear to me in watching the keynote, was that they really put a lot of emphasis, time, effort, and energy, and definitely some money into the camera. The camera was a main focal point of the entire release, and I will say that they've done a phenomenal job with it from what it looks like. Now, of course, you never know until you actually get your hands on it, but I will say it does look good and does look to be worth your money. Is it worth the upgrade to upgrade from an iPhone 6 or 6S to an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus just for the camera? Again, that's up to you. So I know the camera angle changed a little bit there. Had some technical difficulties with this camera, and that woman just ran off the road. Ooh. Oh well. Had some technical difficulties with the camera. It would not stay where it needed to stay, so we're up close and personal now. That's okay. So going back to what I was talking about with the iPhone, the home button is not a button anymore. It's more of just a touch sensor, kind of like what they did with the MacBook and the MacBook Pro with the Force Touch kind of thing. They've implemented it in that some way. I'm not really sure how they did this diagram. It was very difficult to understand, but that's okay. You know, in the coming months and weeks, we'll be able to get a good hands-on experience with it. So the biggest, I think, news about this is they've actually taken the headphone jack off. It was rumored to happen, and it did. I know there are going to be a lot of people who are upset about this. I am personally one of them, but I also think that Apple's done a very good job at changing that, in the sense that they have put in the box an adapter that can take the 3.5 headphone jack and take it into a lightning adapter. I think it's fantastic that they're actually including that in the box as it ships. They're also including a pair of headphones or their ear pods with the lightning jack included on that, obviously. So all in all, and sort of an overview, let me get past this shit. Brump, fuck. Oh my gosh. So all in all, I would say the Apple event went over very well. I'm glad they're coming out with a new iPhone. Obviously, it's time for that. Do I think it's a complete redesign? As I said earlier, no, but do I think it's worth the upgrade? If you want an upgrade, absolutely. But again, that is completely up to you. Personally, I would say if you're not eligible for an upgrade, it's not worth the cost. So we'll go ahead and throw out this disclaimer as well. This is not a tech channel. I'm not a tech guy. I'm simply an Apple fanboy. I love Apple products. That's pretty much all I use. And I love Apple in general, so I do watch their keynotes, and I do love everything Apple. So I just figured I'd share my thoughts on it with you guys. So guys, let me know what you thought about the Apple keynote. Obviously, it was pretty much what we expected. Nothing really crazy come from it. But I would like to see Apple do more in the future. So guys, let me know what you thought about this Apple product reveal down in the comments below. Let me know if you think Apple did a good job or they could have done better. As I said, I think they could have done better. But at the end of the day, I know they have limitations on what they're doing. And rumor has it they're waiting until next year to do a big release. But we'll just have to wait and see for that, I guess. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did like the content, please hit that subscribe button. As I said, this is a new channel for me. Probably going to try to post on here daily. Not entirely sure on whether that'll happen or not, because, you know, life sucks, obviously, is the name of the channel. So guys, let me know what you thought. If you want me to change something or do something different, just hit me up, let me know. I'm open to all constructive criticism, not hate. So if you do have something to say, just say it down in the comments below. As long as it's not hate, I don't mind, and I won't block you, I promise. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wasn't blown away, but hey, you know what? That's alright. Apple is really good about their products, and I've been completely satisfied with my iPhone, and I'm really looking forward to getting the new one in a couple of weeks. But yeah guys, so if you did like this video, do subscribe, hit the like button, really appreciate it. Share some love with this new channel, share some love with this video, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one, alright? Peace out. And I've locked myself out of my fucking house already. It's gonna be a great day.
Subscribe, motherfuckers!